Hi, Bouchard Industries here, and today I'd like to show you the basic phone prototype, which is what we showed at CES 2026. Now before I show you the prototype, I want to show you a mock display, and this is roughly what we want it to look like. But bear in mind we're still working with designers and we're still grabbing as much feedback as possible. So nothing is set in stone yet. So at the top here you can see an ePaper black and white display. At the bottom there's a keyboard, and then at the top there's a speaker. And then as you can see, this is roughly the size of it. Now here is a functioning prototype. Now as you can see, it's a lot thicker, but again, the final product will be very thin. So ePaper display at the top, keyboard at the bottom, speaker at the top. There's two microphones inside, and then it's a 1 GHz CPU with 512 megabytes of RAM, but keep in mind those specs are still being worked on. And then it's 4G capabilities as well as GPS. So the first step, let's go SMS here to text myself. So here's my iPhone here. I'll click on texting. So if I click here and I say Eric, as you can see, it takes a second for the typing, but this will improve later on. So if I hit send, you see I received it here and it was sent here. So if I say hi man on my iPhone to the basic phone, you'll see it should appear over here. Yep, it showed here, and then at the top here as a notification, and then you heard this sound as well to let you know something happened. And there's a motor inside, so I don't know if you heard, but there's like a little vibration, and that's texting. So let's go calling. So to speed things up, I'll just go in contacts here, and I will call myself. So as you can see, I just received a call, so I hit answer, and then you can hear there's a little bit of echo going on, but if I press the numbers you can hear it. So I'll hit end call, and then you see it says call ended on that screen. So now let's do an incoming call, so I will call this phone. So as you can see, there's sound showing you that there's a call coming, and there's vibration as well. So I can hit answer, and now I'm on the call. And I can hit end call on this, and it should end the call on that other phone. And there you go, that's calling on the basic phone. Alright, so I'll show you a few more things here. So there's also calendar, so if you hit calendar, you can schedule things if you want. So let's say today I want to schedule an event, so I just click on the date, click the plus, and then you can put event name as well as the date and everything up here. So let's say I want to do it at 1:30, so I'll just push this down here, press up twice, and then this is set to 1:30. So we should get a little notification once 1:35 hits. And then as you can see, new event, it's showing here. And then if you click away, you can see the little dot here. And bear in mind the speed of the ePaper right now is a little bit slow, but we are going to improve that as well. And then there's also eReader, so if you want to read books, you can just drop in any PDF files in here, and then you can just read your book. So here is Crossing the Chasm, so you just click right to change the page like a normal eReader. And then you can also take notes. So here I click on hi, and then let's say I want to type Eric again, so I just go like this, and then it just typed it out. So again, this will be a lot better in the future. And then we also have music. So if you hit music here, you can click on this one, and then you can hear some music. And the way it works here is you can just drop in any files that you want, like .wav files, and then you can just play the song. And then if you want to listen to a different song, you can click those arrows, and let's say I want to listen to this one. I don't want to play those songs too long. I don't want to get a strike on YouTube. But yeah, that's essentially music. And then the next step is the calculator. So I can show you 5 plus 3. That's 8. And then there's also GPS in here, so I click GPS. And then let's say I want to go to Las Vegas Convention Center, or sorry, I am at the Las Vegas Convention Center and I want to go to Bellagio. Then I would put those addresses and I would hit go. And then what it's doing here, it's going to our OpenStreetMap servers that we are hosting ourselves. And it's not using Google or anything like that. So, well, essentially the whole project is going to be open source, and we also use open source code because we believe in openness with everything, and privacy is important to us. So you can see here that it's showing turn-by-turn direction. So depart right from Las Vegas Convention Center loop, and then you just keep going. And essentially what it's doing, it's right now we're pretending to walk down that street, so you'll see that the data will change. So it's all using real data on our server, but the GPS is working as well, but just not showing it right now. But if you click that little icon, it'll show you a little map, and you can see your guys walking down the Las Vegas Convention Center street. And then once you go off the map here, you'll see it updates. So as you can see, the map works. It's a little bit hard to see right now, all the writing, but that'll improve as well. And it's a little bit hard to see on the camera as well. So for now, I'll just hit stop. And if you want to move around the map, you can. You can just click the arrows here. So if I hit down, you can see a bit more of the map. And if I hit right, you see more here. And you can zoom in and out as well. So that's maps. And the last app that I want to show you is the camera. So it'll be a little bit tricky to show you, but I'll use a AHA can here. And essentially we're just converting the color camera into black and white. And since we're not doing grayscale right now, we're just showing like directly black and white images. So this will also look better in the future. But as you can see here, I'm just showing the can off, and it's in black and white. So I'll take a picture here. So I took a picture of it, and what you can do is click this square here. And then it brings you to the gallery page, which is going to show you on your phone in black and white the pictures. But the pictures are saved in black and white on your phone, but they're also saved as a color picture. So if you send it to someone, it'll be sending the color picture. So as you can see, that's just like a black and white version. And this is running on Linux that has no graphic user interface, so we're just rendering directly on the frame buffer. And yeah, essentially that is the basic phone prototype, and I'd be happy to hear some feedback, and we will make this phone look a lot better in the future. Thank you for sticking by, and have a nice day.